right, y'all. It's the Nonsense and Deep Thoughts Podcast.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another fantastic episode of the NDT Podcast. I am your host, Corey. Alongside me are my co-hosts, Justin and Aaron. What's going on?
Introductions, holy shit. Look, I got festive.
Festive as fuck. I have my lights up, but they're not lit up because I need an extension cord. I need an extension cord.
Plug them in. I'm festive. I got Christmas tree cakes up here, bro.
Yeah.
No. That's not festive. That's fat.
Well,
it's festive.
There you go. Festive. I'll deal with that. That's a good F word. Mark it down.
Welcome to a festive episode. Justin, you good? What happened to your eye, Justin?
My dog beat me up.
Okay. You're gonna go with that?
That's what happened.
He got real ripped by the doggo. Sleepy, what's going on, dude? Trademarking that. That's right.
Listen, a bully's head is probably harder than any fist that could ever fucking hit you.
I'll hit you in the eye with his head.
He got up to the neighbors because they have dogs and he likes playing with them and they're okay with it. And I had to go to work, so I go outside to get him and he's not coming back. I had to walk up and literally pick him up to get him down here. And when I picked him up, he was so wound up, he was flailing around and his head turned and whipped and just whacked.
Jesus Christ.
And I found out real quick, that motherfucker's got a hard head.
Oh my God.
I was seeing stars. I was like, holy shit.
Weekend went quick for me, man.
Not quick enough.
Yeah.
Now it can slow down. Today and tomorrow can slow down. This is my weekend.
Is this your weekend? Okay. That makes sense. All right, well, we'll get right into it tonight. We'll get right into the thing that I really wanted to talk about the most. You know, Justin says it's because I'm a flat earther. That has nothing to do with it. And it's not true, by the way. It's not true. But man,
go back and listen to previous episodes. I'll prove it'll prove my point.
There you go. But it's the talk of the town, man. It started with all the videos of drones over in New Jersey. It's been everywhere. And it took a while for the mainstream media to start broadcasting it and to start talking about it and to start going out and researching it and trying to find out what the hell is happening. But any social
media,
took
the mainstream media a while to fucking cover something.
Go figure. It's weird though, because it's all over social media, but it's most prevalent, I think, over on TikTok. Like there are so many videos over there. So you got all these drones, and I'm going to be the one to tell you, and I know you're going to laugh at me and tell me to go get my tinfoil hat, but I saw them here too. I saw them over my house. I saw one over my house one night last week, Thursday, I think it was. And then Saturday, I was coming back from getting dinner with the wife, and there was one in the sky on my way home.
Told you he's the flat earther.
So, all right. I'm not discounting what you're telling me. I'm not saying I don't believe you, because I do believe you saw something. But some of these videos, I think people are jumping on with AI to get views. I mean, I know the media is 100% acknowledging this, right?
Yes, I will. Yes, I will agree with that.
I know the media is acknowledging it, but where we live in our area, is it entirely possible that people that have drones are now just flying their drones to make everybody else think it's a drone?
Yes, I think there's plenty of that going around. Oh, dropped something.
And do I think the government uses drones to spy on us? Fuck yeah.
So there's my thing. Okay, my thing is I don't think that the drones are aliens. I don't. But the thing that bothers me is this is going on, and you have government officials saying we have no idea what it is either. But there's no threat. We don't know what it is, but there's no threat.
And don't shoot them down.
Yeah. So okay, theory one is they were saying, there were some videos that I was watching and some things I was reading saying that Iran was making these drones overseas, and they were modifying one of their cargo ships to house all these drones, and it was in port mid-November. Now, this is all for show. This is all for satire. I'm not saying anything factual. I'm not claiming anything to be factually true. This is what I saw. But they showed an image of it in port mid-November, and then a week later, that cargo ship was missing. So that's one of the theories, is that it's off the East Coast and it's launching these drones from said cargo ship. So if
it's off the East Coast, it's not missing. They know where it is.
If there's any truth to that theory, and these drones are from a foreign entity, they need to be shot down. Period.
That was one I heard the other day, was that it was the mothership was an Iranian aircraft carrier.
Yeah.
That launched all these drones over the United States. If that was the case, I'm sure that the government and the military would have acted upon that by now.
I would hope so.
Is Iran that smart of a country? Are they that technologically advanced?
I mean, they are technologically advanced enough to have nuclear weapons.
I would be more inclined to think it was China.
Yeah. So either way, if it's some kind of foreign entity, I feel like they need to be taken down. Period. The second theory was that it was alien spacecraft coming out of the ocean. That was another working theory.
Like Battleship?
Maybe. I forget that. I didn't
when
watch
do
that
aliens
movie.
give a shit about having FAA lights on it?
Right. So that's the other thing, is they're okay. First off, I'm telling you right now, these things aren't planes. Are people confusing some planes for drones? Yes, absolutely. But there are certain videos where you can 110% clearly tell it is not a plane. The one I'm telling you, the one I saw that flew over my house was really low, and it had a different pattern than the FAA regulation. It wasn't the red, green, and white. It was just red and white. And it was almost like it had high beams on. Like the undercarriage, the under part of it, it's just a shining light shining down. So that's
for a camera.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's almost like they're looking for something, because they're super slow and they don't sound like a plane. Bill, 100%. I 100% believe this is what I think. I think it is the government. I really do. But it's not just drones that are being seen in the air right now. Have you seen anything about the orbs that are being seen?
Oh God, dude,
you got
all of that shit. All of that shit is AI generated. It's all bullshit.
I don't know, on a little camera phone, you think it's all AI? I think there's plenty of it to go around.
I was listening to Rogan last night, and he was talking to somebody about it. There's this new, I think, Japanese app. I think it's called Sora. And the videos you can have this thing fucking create, you can't tell the difference between anything. It looks so fucking real.
Dude, AI videos are getting out of control. Like the stuff that you and I have access to,
so
it's not that crazy, but
everybody who has these videos, I don't buy into fucking any of it.
I don't know.
I don't believe, if I don't see it with my eyes anymore, it's really always been that way. It's not fucking, fuck you. It's not happening. Because now you can create anything. Fuck that.
Which is kind of your theory on religion too, isn't it?
Right.
You can't see it, then you don't believe in it.
Well, yeah, but what that was not going that way.
That was a swerve.
We already had one of those episodes.
Like, I'll watch the videos and it'll intrigue me and shit, but I'm not gonna buy into it. Because, like I said, the videos AI makes, it's insane. I'm not gonna believe anything I see.
Yeah, but it's being seen everywhere. So you had the New Jersey State Police come out and make a statement about this. There are governors that are making statements about this. They're talking about it in Congress right now. So there is validity to what you're seeing all over social media. This shit is happening. It's here. Stuff is being seen, but we don't have answers. And to me, if the government knows something, even a little bit, or even if they can't tell us everything, if they can tell us a little bit, because it's becoming dangerous. And this is why it's dangerous, because people are getting fed up. People are kind of panicking a little bit, which is what would happen if aliens were to really show themselves. People are going to panic because that's the kind of creatures we are. So now they're panicked. They're going crazy. And these people, they're going to see these things over their properties, right? And what are they going to do now? You've already seen a couple videos. What are they going to do now that they've seen these things on their property? They're going to shoot them. They're going to shoot at them, try to shoot them down. And if they do take these things down, they're the size of small SUVs, small cars. You shoot something like that and it actually does take it out and it falls. There's the danger. You're going to kill people.
I think a drone got Justin's camera.
Probably. Can Justin? He's got all of Justin. Are you there, Justin? Maybe.
Justin's been kidnapped by the aliens.
Everything went out. It shows his mic is still there.
His dog must have beat him up again.
Oh yeah, went for another headbutt.
I want to address a comment in chat right now. Okay. Aaron Simmons, did the Eagles beat the Steelers yesterday? I'm asking for a friend.
My cook said he flies his all the time. Opie says, look at America's Got Talent, and they have people turning themselves into zebras. AI kid. Oh my God. Yeah. Did you see those videos? Those
yes,
AI
that
videos
was crazy.
It's so funny, man. Or the girl that turns herself into a horse. These AI videos are ridiculous. They really are. Michael says, a police officer said, oh, thank you. That's what he did. He left to get me my tinfoil hat. Listen, I'm not saying they're aliens. That's just it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it's the government.
Got you.
I heard everything you guys were saying.
I think the government knows more than they're letting on.
So I'm going to put my tinfoil hat on here for a second, and I may be, this is coming way out of left field.
Your tinfoil hat. Oh, let me hear this.
Wow. What if a group of people who own drones got together and just flew them one day, and then they saw a reaction online and got a bigger group, and then it just started spreading like wildfire on fucking social media. Now everybody sets a time to fly their fucking drones because everybody fucking owns them now.
Clip that. We need a clip of that. So
this guy.
It's a good theory.
Wow.
But yeah,
it's
you got all the answers.
It's the most likely fucking thing that's happening.
So here's the thing with that though. The size of these drones can't be owned by civilians.
Jersey. If it started in New Jersey.
Justin, hold on. Opie says you have to put your tinfoil hat on first or it doesn't count. So wrap it on your head.
That's what I was gonna do. It's not big enough to go around my head.
You should have got a bigger piece of foil. Just stuff it under your headphones and let it hang all over the place, like you're getting your hair done.
Yeah. Sleepy. That's just it, brother. Like everything's to the point of who knows what to believe anymore because of AI. We got to clip this part.
Oh, no,
who knows what to believe anymore? But I mean, the government just came out a couple weeks ago and claimed that aliens are real.
If it all started in New Jersey, right? That's where this all fucking started. New Jersey. A couple people said, I saw this many drones. Then it started becoming more. Then it was all over fucking Route 80. And now it's starting to spread across the fucking country. It's just people being assholes at this point.
And it's a Jersey thing to do, isn't it? It is a Jersey thing to do.
It's just people being assholes.
I don't know, man. Because listen,
I'm with it.
Why the fuck do you think the government's telling you not to shoot them down? Because it's
the government's property.
No, because it's personal property. It's just people being fucking assholes.
The government doesn't give a shit about your property, my property, or the property of some shithead over in New Jersey. They do not care. They care about their own property, their own money being spent. That's what they care about. But these things, I think some of these things are too big to be civilian owned. Yeah. Like there's a limit to what a civilian can purchase. And some of these are the size of friggin' SUVs. I don't know. Look it up.
And a lot of this shit doesn't need FAA clearance because they don't fly high enough.
I don't know, man. I think it's weird.
And the distances you can go with those things is pretty fucking absurd.
If you're spending a lot of money on them, they're good quality. Yeah. I like Amy's comment. So what is it distracting us from? All the pardons, the Chinese nationals who were spying on us, pardoned, all that shit. I think I'm telling you, man, I think it has to do with the government.
The pedophile they just fucking pardoned?
That's bullshit. But don't say that word.
Are we gonna
that one pissed me off. That one pisses me off.
There's a lot of them.
It's all of them are pissing you off, pissing me off.
They're preemptively pardoning too.
Talk about an abuse of power.
100%. Yes, Alex, you are late. Justin has a black eye because his dog gave him a headbutt. Justin pissed him off, so he gave him the old headbutt.
Yeah, well.
That's just the thing.
He skied me.
Yes. Oh my God. You can talk about that tomorrow. Starts in Jersey and people are like, oh, I'm close enough to join in without seeming sus. Then that line just keeps growing and more people think they're close enough to join.
Let's look at Mike.
No, Corey, not really, Corey. Wait, what did I say?
No, Mike not at the bottom. Now we have a show and it's not wrestling related.
You need FFA clearance at a certain point, but no, there is no restrictions on size. Okay. I don't know, man. Do you think there are that many civilians that can afford something like that? Like there have been sightings of like groups of 30 or 40 drones in the sky at once.
Oh, they're not that expensive anymore. People got them all over the place.
Big ones like that.
How big are they?
I've said it like 4 times. I'm not gonna say.
Yeah, but have you physically seen one that big?
My guy. I saw one up in the sky.
Right. And it was the size of an SUV.
So here's the thing. I'm not saying that it can't be a group of people getting together and doing all this. I'm saying if that's what it is, tell me how the government doesn't fucking know by now. I gotta mind my P's and Q's, but tell me how the government doesn't already know that. It's been weeks.
Because they're getting all their information from assholes on social media.
Because what?
They're getting their information from all these assholes on social media. Like that, they scan that shit. So now they're looking at all this other shit. How about you just a whole bunch of assholes are flying their shit.
If that's the case, we have the worst intelligence agency in the world, and we should not brag about anything.
All right, so let me play.
Justin, you're about to agree with that, aren't you?
No.
No. You think that our intelligence agencies cannot figure this out by now if it's a group of civilians? If they can't, they're not worthy. They should not have the jobs they have if they can't figure out it's a group of civilians. Period.
So,
okay. Well, I thought you were going somewhere else with that. So
no,
yeah, no, I get that makes sense.
That's my point. They need to figure something else out. They need to figure it out and tell people before someone gets killed, because someone's going to drop one of these things.
Yeah, but
it's going to fall on a house.
There's another big story going on right now that they're kind of pushing to the back burner too. This fucking Luigi character.
Oh yeah,
the United Healthcare killer.
Yeah. I have shit to say about that too, but
all right. So I'm gonna play devil's advocate for 30 seconds.
Okay.
Maybe the CIA doesn't care that all these people are flying their drones. Maybe it is just a bunch of assholes flying their drones, and why would they waste money on it? Who cares? What is a drone doing? It's going to take pictures and videos of what? Of the outside?
If you have a personal drone and you take it to your neighbor's property and you're flying over your neighbor's property, you can get in trouble with local and law enforcement for that.
If you're dropping it right in front of their house and in their space, but if you're flying over top, no.
Apparently, there are instances where these things are right over top of tree lines above people's properties.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, from the way I understand the law, and I don't know, I'm not that brushed up on these things, but because I really don't care. If a drone gets in your space, like at your family barbecue,
Yeah.
then yeah, you have a problem. But if it's up there flying around, who cares? What is it doing? And I'm not saying that it's not. I'm not saying that it's right. But what's it doing? What harm is it doing? It's taking videos of trees and people walking around, which, if you're out in public, you have no reasonable expectation of privacy anyway. So people with a cell phone camera could do the same thing a drone is doing.
Yeah.
So
that's
I
true.
mean, what are they doing that's so wrong? Like, if there was drones,
Public
spraying-
nuisance.
What?
Public nuisance.
Yeah, but what is it? What alarm is it causing you?
Everything that's happening, everything, the reason it's being talked about.
But see,
All
that's
the conspiracy
People
theories that are coming from it.
overreacting.
but this. Thank Justin. Yes, this is. And again, I'm just playing devil's advocate here.
So why are we shutting shit down if people are overreacting?
They're being, these things are flying over restricted airspace.
Well, that's where they should be shot down. That's
Yes.
That's on the government.
That's that right there. That's my whole point. This entire thing is on the government. The entire thing is on the government.
If it's it's restricted, because we're trying to I'm trying to play devil's advocate, but it's drawing back into where some of the things, like, I agree, it should not be over airspace, it should not be over military bases, none of that stuff.
Mhm.
But if it's just flying around town, I personally could care less. What are you? What? And somebody said collecting data. What data are you collecting for me walking outside?
But here's the reason that it's causing such a stir and such an uproar is because when you go outside, like, you can generally tell if it's a hobby craft, if it's a hobby drone. You can tell. You know what it is. I've seen them all over the place, especially 4th of July, holidays. You see them all the time. This is different. It seems different to me. Like, they look different, they fly different, they act different. It's just
There's
different.
new models.
It's strange. Yeah.
Like, it's just people overreacting, and a group of people overreacting leads to a fucking mass of people overreacting.
Yeah, just wait till the aliens show up.
I
We're
want
all
them to
screwed.
take.
I hope they do.
Take me at this point. Just let me go.
Oh my god.
We're on the precipice of hell as it is, so take me with you.
Oh, just saw Opie's comment up there. Justin needs to tell his dominatrix to take it a little easier on him. No more black eyes. Aaron said, okay, I'm gonna go here. If a regular can get their hands on military grade equipment for recreational use, a regular can get their hands on advanced drones. Well, I guess they could technically get a rocket launcher, couldn't they? But you need, like, crazy permits and shit. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I guess you could. I guess you got a point, Aaron. I don't know. Back to Justin's one comment. Alex said, well, the pictures of that guy don't match the eyebrows of the killer.
He was wearing two different backpacks within 30 minutes of each other. Like,
yeah, I don't know. I think it's crazy. I think it's wild.
Alex is on this one.
Oh yeah, because we talk about it all the time.
Where is this?
We think it's
them
weird.
being the size of SUVs come in.
They've been talking about it for weeks. I've watched so many fucking videos on this shit because I'm intrigued by it. Just like Flat Earth, I was intrigued by it, so I watched a
or
lot
are
of
they
shit.
just speculating because they see it in the sky?
This is one of the, so they're getting the size based off of the instances where I said that they saw them low enough to where it's like just over the tree line. So that's where they're getting that based off of.
Yeah, and I went fishing and caught a fish this big. Like, people exaggerate.
I'm trying to see where Allie is in chat. I agree with Allie. I don't see Allie. Am I missing something?
I think you're trying to talk about Alex.
Oh, okay. That's new. Do we want to hit on? Oh, Aaron says I'm calling BS on that whole thing too about the shooter. I think many of us are. Do you want to hit on this one? Because didn't you have something for us tonight?
Yes. This is Mike,
let's
I'm
move
glad
on
you're
to that for now.
Mike,
What
I'm
a-
glad you're here because this is a bigger conspiracy that I want to address right now. Okay.
You need a tinfoil hat.
I came across this the other day and I'm a little bothered by it. So we've all seen how the Grinch stole Christmas, right? It needs to be called Why the Grinch Stole Christmas. All right. So this all started the other day. I saw a video, and now I know why the Grinch hates Christmas. It's not that he stole it, he hates it. And he hates the Who's. Okay, and this is why. Did you ever read this book? Green Eggs and Ham. Have you ever seen another Grinch? No. So what I think is at a very young age, the Who's killed off all the Grinches except for maybe a couple. Okay. And the Grinch escaped and he lives up on the hill there. But the Who's are raising some Grinches to make their green eggs and the roast beast for Christmas time. I really think that's why he hates the Who's. Look at Sam I Am. Okay, those green eggs, that's green ham. That's the Grinch's ass. So I think that they stole these Grinches and are breeding them. The Grinches come from eggs.
So they're cattle?
They're like, no, they're like chickens. They're big chickens. They come from eggs. Green egg makes a Grinch. That's my theory. That's my Christmas conspiracy. The poor fucking Grinch is homeless. The Who's are holding his relatives hostage. They killed the rest of them to eat them. That's how they survive.
But why was he nice to him at the end of the movie then?
Because he realized he doesn't know the truth yet. There's going to be a sequel.
So he was just outcast.
You
and he
need to
didn't
write
know.
the sequel.
I'm going to write the
Bro.
sequel.
Listen,
They kill their own. They make Who hash. What's in Who hash? It's got to be Who's ground up in there. Tell me I'm wrong, people. It's called Who hash. There's got to be Who's in there. Just saying.
listen, we gonna make a sketch. Let's do this. Let's make our own part 2.
I'll make it.
I'll do it. Let's
I'm
do
with
it. Mike James says, I'm telling my kids this seems legit.
It's the only explanation. Where did
Dude.
green eggs come from? The Grinch's ass. They're
Aaron.
green butt nuggets.
Aaron, if you write this, they will come. Everyone will be telling this story for years to come.
I'm doing it.
That's it.
I'm doing it. Grinch come
Mike
from
says,
green
Aaron,
eggs.
dude, you're messed up. Oh
Makes
my god.
100%
Doesn't it make sense?
makes
though?
sense.
The
Yep.
roast beast. What's a roast beast? It's a dead Grinch. They raised these
think
things
so?
somewhere in Whoville, in a cave.
So the Grinches are the beasts.
Yeah, that's the roast beast that they eat. They eat their Grinches. They're eating their eggs. It's fucked up.
That is
Disappointing.
fucked up.
My childhood's ruined.
It sounds like you had a revelation and that you're excited about it. I don't know.
I saw a video about this the other day, and then I just dove right into it. I was like, that makes so much sense. The Grinches are from eggs. They're green eggs. Little baby chicks are fluffy when they come from an egg, so why can't a Grinch come from an egg? And it's a green egg. The Grinches are green. I mean, come on.
So for everybody who makes their kids green eggs and ham on Seuss Day,
You're eating a Grinch.
yep, you're mimicking your kids eating Grinches.
Do people do that?
I'm
People
writing this
make green eggs and ham for them?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe, by the way, that we're this close to Christmas, man. Speaking of, now is as good a time as any to tell everybody that on Christmas Eve, okay, on Christmas Eve, 9 a.m., we are doing our Christmas special. So make sure that you mark it on your calendars. Tune in 9 a.m. Christmas Eve while you're getting everything ready, starting to make your Christmas Eve dinner. Join us. Drink in hand, hot cocoa, whiskey and Coke, whatever the hell you prefer. I mean, maybe I'm a whiskey and Coke kind of guy. Maybe you like hot cocoa and Bailey's. I don't know. But join us for that. We're going to hang out, do a little bit of what we did last year. Hopefully hopefully it's crazy. Hopefully as crazy as last year. It's going to be a good time. We do still have our auction up on our website. If you go to the auction tab at ndtpodcast.com. Last I checked, we were at $225 for the current bid. I believe we're at $225 for that. So we've got that Derek Jeter baseball authenticated with paperwork up for grabs. Highest bid gets it. December 30th is the last day. So get it before the new year. It's an awesome piece of memorabilia. And then we also have our Christmas album still for sale up on our website in the shop, ndtpodcast.com/shop. Each one is its own item. You get 5 different songs, throw them all in the cart, grab each and every one of them. We will be donating everything we make to the holiday toy drive, care of Zipper Junction. So we'll be getting together with that, throwing that in. Anything else that I can't think of at the moment, guys, that we want to promote and push out?
I just want to ask Aaron Simmons if his green eggs tasted good from the Eagles yesterday, because he hasn't answered my first question. Sorry, I had to.
Opie says, okay, so the way the Who's started killing the Grinches and they realized that they couldn't stand loud noises. That's why the Who's always get things that make noises as presents. Now we're on to something. And we're building something here.
We gotta incorporate Horton into this because he heard the Who's.
True. It's crazy to think that entire world is on one little flower.
Yep.
Can't believe it.
I'm writing this. We're doing it. I'm writing it. Telling you, it's gonna be a bestseller.
It will be, honestly.
I hope we win the
Nice
Nobel
alternative.
Peace Prize for this.
The Peace Prize. Aaron Simmons says, "You ain't sorry. I hate you,
Pulitzer.
sir. You ruined the Grinch and the Who's for him. You ruined it."
Oh God!
Whoa.
My God.
Whoa.
That just got dank.
Listen, I believe we took that differently than Mike meant it, though.
I think so.
110%.
No, I don't know. Mike would definitely mean it the way we thought it.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's why he's laughing.
Oh God.
All right. So to pick up where we left off last week, if we want to continue with the happy fun stuff instead of traveling down the road of conspiracy and being polarizing on hot topics, do we want to go and answer some more questions?
Shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to talk about this shooter guy for a second?
See, now that's what I was just saying.
No. I don't want to talk about him. I want to kind of talk about the reactions.
Okay. I mean,
like
if you want to.
I don't think it was that dude. That's not where I'm going. Like people making this dude a hero. Whoever did this,
That's a martyr. They should not be doing
that is fucked up. Nobody's life deserves to be taken. Is our healthcare system fucked?
Yeah.
And was that guy an asshole for running a company that treats people's lives like they mean nothing? Yes, but he didn't deserve to fucking be shot.
That's a slippery slope. That's sending the wrong message to people.
It's true story.
And then making this dude a hero online because of it, that is fucked up, and you need to be better.
Agreed.
The whole world.
That's all I wanted to say about that.
Okay. I'm down with that because I agree with that. There is fan fiction about the killer already? Jesus. What's
People
wrong
are
with
getting
people?
tattoos of the fucking guy.
That's stupid.
It's disgusting.
Like the healthcare system needs to be fixed clearly, but you can't do that.
That's
shit.
not the way to do it.
Yeah, murder is still murder.
It's like getting a Who tattoo.
Like Mike. Right, Mike? That's what I was trying to say before, Mike. This is what I was trying to say. With the questions and go on to the happy notes. Because we could be polarizing. I mean,
No, I wanted to
look out
shame
there.
the internet. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to shame the fucking internet.
Corey, first question, please.
First question, please. Okay, what job would you choose to have if money was no object? I didn't ask this one last week, right? What would you do for work if money wasn't an object?
I'd be a greeter at Walmart.
Really?
No. I just feel like that's everybody's answer. When I retire, I'm going to be the greeter at Walmart. Gee, I don't know. I never really thought about that.
It's Yeah, I think it basically boils down to what do you love to do and what would you want to do?
I'd go embarrass myself on the PGA Tour.
I
I really would.
That's actually a good idea.
Well,
I honestly would.
listen,
I love golfing.
you missed. It said if money wasn't an object, it didn't say if skill wasn't an object. You got to still have the skill to do the job.
No, you're adding to that question.
No, I'm not. I'm telling you what the question is. If money
What
was an
job would
object-
you? What job would you do? You'd have to be able to do the job.
Yeah.
I get what he's saying.
I can golf.
Well, you can.
Not
But
well.
Can you PGA golf?
That's why I say I would go embarrass myself.
Would you? No,
Like,
I'm not starting.
Do I have enough money to be like, hey, PGA, I want a fucking card? I'm never gonna make money from you guys.
If you could manage to get a PGA card, then sure, I'll count it.
Like, I'm never gonna make money off of you guys. I don't need money. I just want to
Would-
fucking play golf.
Would that make you a professional golfer?
I wouldn't be getting paid. I'd be paying.
I would. Oh, God, that's a tough question because I never really thought about that. What would I want to do that I would get paid for and not have to worry about money? I don't even know. Be a bus driver.
Bus driver.
Yeah, you travel. Like I'd be one of those guys that takes cross country road trips with buses full of people. I like driving, so
I was gonna say a trucker. And I know they make pretty good money, but I can't do it because family.
see Mike Cook, my guy. See, Greyhound bus driver. Corey, what would you do?
That's tough because see now I didn't even prepare for these. I'm just looking at them at the same time you guys are. I would want to figure out something that I can manage to do like banker hours, man. Maybe I would be a bank teller. Just work regular shifts, get government holidays. I don't think it's super stressful. Just be a teller, cash checks, give people some money.
I don't think I would be able to do that schedule ever because I'd go batshit crazy.
See, I like having, you know what? I wouldn't mind doing my job if money wasn't an object. Because I know my job. And I'm there Monday through Friday. I work one Saturday morning a month. And it's not bad. Like I know what to do. Wish the hours were a little bit different.
See, if money wasn't an issue and you're trucking, you don't have to rush. There's no rush. You get paid by the fucking
Unless you get a bonus to meet your deadline.
Yeah, but money's not an issue. What the
True.
fuck does that matter?
That's true.
I'm gonna take my time and enjoy the scenery.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of got the taste of that with the one job I had. I got to drive up and down like the whole Northeast corridor.
Yeah.
And it was fucking awesome.
It just hit me. I'm changing my answer. Gettysburg Battlefield Tour Guide.
Ooh, there you go.
Yep. That's what I would do because I love that place.
Oh my God. If money wasn't an object, I'd do this.
Podcasting.
Yeah. Except I'd make it a daily show. Do like
I'd
an
be
hour daily.
I'd join you from the battlefield on Gettysburg every day.
Perfect. It'd be like Good Morning America.
Right?
Only not as stupid.
Live from Little Round Top. Today we're in Devil's Den.
Mike, I think Mike James says he wants to be a street pharmacist. Mike Cook says I would be a Greyhound bus driver. Alex says she would teach people how to grow food and grow so many things. So many things. Justin would be her best friend. Opie would restore antique cars. That's good answers.
Antique cars would be cool to restore. I have no idea how to do that.
Oh, yeah, me neither. Me neither. I'd cheer you on, Opie.
I'd whack them when they're done. That's about it.
Yeah, I'd help you. Put them up for sale.
Chevelle Super Sport, please.
86 Monte Carlo SS.
Justin, we dropped the ball. If money wasn't an object, we could open our own indoor golf facility
or trading cards.
Yeah,
with a card store inside. Done. We could make the new Hamlin Family Fun Center.
It would be a lot better. I would love to have an arcade. That would be
Yep.
Bro.
Arcade with golf simulators and a sports card store. I mean, come
How
on.
much do you think that would cost to start up?
Money's not an object.
Yeah,
No,
money's not
I'm
enough.
legitimately asking.
We'll have to talk. It'd be awesome.
More than
I
you
think
can
that would
afford
do very
now.
well.
Yeah.
All right, next.
All right. This one will make you think. And I don't even know if I have an
They're all
answer for this
supposed
one.
to.
I don't know if yeah, they are. You're right.
You
You're
stupid
right.
asshole.
That's the point of this.
Well, some of them are thoughtless. You just bam, get an answer right away. But anyway, what story have you told people the most?
Ooh.
Do you have any stories that you tell people all the time? Like you first meet someone, or a story that you forget that you told people that you tell them again?
I have one. This one time I went to New York City to meet Bailey. And Justin get my picture. I honestly think in the past year, I've told that story to anybody that'll listen. So it's got to be up there. I don't, unless you're like,
He's told strangers.
I have.
Love
Unless you're like, I don't really talk about myself that much, if that makes sense. Like, I talk to people and engage in conversations, but I don't really tell stories unless it's something like what he did, just to make fun of him.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like I'm a boring person when I talk about things like that. I don't feel like people don't want to listen.
You're like me. Like you don't like to talk about yourself all that much because you think people don't want to listen.
Yeah, I'd rather listen to you. You know what I mean? Like, I want to learn from you. And if I have a thought, I'll interject.
Okay. How about you, Justin? Anything?
Not that I can think of.
I tell the I know story a lot. The ghost story.
At first, yeah, but anymore.
But anytime supernatural shit is brought up and ghost stories are brought up, I mention that one. And you know, I mean, that's always a fun topic, talking about ghosts and paranormal shit and stuff. So I like that topic. I'll tell that story a lot. I also talk about how I got to try out for the Phillies, and that was a crazy experience for me back in college. I thought I was doing good until we had to run.
Michael.
That was always fun. Super fun. Mike talks about his military career. Aaron is so right. We don't hear him on here. Yeah, right.
Fucking
Oh,
Michael.
man. But
Mike
nothing-
does have some cool stories though.
I
Mike
bet.
he was always a topic of conversation around a campfire, Cub Scouts. Never a dull moment with that dude.
Yeah. All right. You want to move on, Justin, or do you want to think of a story?
Yeah, no. Let's move on because I'm.
You want to tell him the story about how you didn't give me my picture?
Yeah, that's a good story to tell. I don't think people have heard that one yet.
It's the lowest point of 2024.
Ever tell you the story where Aaron sent me to go get a picture
Oh,
at the WWE stand, and I got there and there was this big Titantron entrance, and it just sucked me in.
ADHD. Squirrel.
Big 16 by 20 picture of my tribal cheeks, bro. Like, come on.
There
Next year it's happening.
you go. See, that's why he did it. He gave you something to look forward to next year. That's all.
Well, fun fact, I bought tickets for all 3 days, so I don't miss it this time.
You already bought tickets to that for next year?
Going
shit.
all
There you
3
go.
days.
Yep,
Justin
June.
tells the story of his holiday
Of his
card.
Jackson holiday card. Yes, that's Justin's story of
That one.
24.
There you go. All right. How about this one? What's the fastest way to make you mad?
It takes a lot. See, personally or at work,
Either.
There's a difference.
there's two sides to me. Like
There's a
You.
difference.
me personally, it takes so much.
Because you as a person and you as a worker have the same values still, don't you? I know there's a customer service side, customer
Yeah,
service personality, but you still have the same values and the same thoughts?
My patience are a lot shorter at work because I have to maintain control of a situation quicker. That's a good question. What makes me mad the quickest?
I'll give you my example first because mine's really easy. Chew loudly near me with your mouth open.
See, that's more of a pet peeve.
It makes me angry. I hate it.
Does it?
I hate it because I think it's rude.
I mean,
I think you can keep from doing that.
If we're going like petty stuff, yeah,
I don't even like hearing myself chew. Ask Alex. Most times it's either the TV's got to be on or I have to be listening to music. I have to have something. I can't. I hate listening to it. I think it's gross. Makes me mad.
Chris is trying right now. That song.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
All right, so I'll tell you a story about this. That going on a trip with my favorite rocket ship, the Little Einstein's theme song. My kids would play that on a Bluetooth speaker as loud as they could, just because they know I can't stand it. So the one day Braden got Christian to put it on his phone, and the speaker was in Braden's room, and it just played. And I got up and I just started beating the crap out of Braden. Well, Christian's laughing, and Braden's like, Christian turned it on. So I went in and went after Christian. So like that song will instantly flip a switch because I can't stand it. But that doesn't really make me angry. It's just kind of a running joke here. I don't know. Like, I guess if I see someone being disrespected, I don't like it. And I will immediately come to whoever's a defense it is. That'll just get me to go quick. I try my best to stay out of other people's business, but when it reaches a certain point, then I step in, and that's it.
Disrespect and bullying. Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Especially when it comes to kids.
Oh, God, yeah.
What's up, Robbie? So that's it. Justin, you're going with the same thing as me?
Yeah,
okay.
Y'all hit it.
Okay. All right. So the next one is I'm gonna alter what I'm looking at here to fit what I want. So give me a core memory that you have from any point in your life, a core memory that you have no reason for it to be a core memory. Why is it there? Why do you remember it?
Ooh.
Something that sticks out in your past. Like, because I read this one question and I thought of this.
If it's a core memory, it's there for a reason.
Okay, but I have one. And I was reminded of it the other day because of something. It triggered this memory, and I don't know why I have this memory, but it will stick with me forever.
Let's hear yours.
It's not meaningful at all. Not meaningful at all. I was working at Weiss. Okay, working at the grocery store. For those of you who might not be in the area, Weiss is a grocery store. And I was over in the produce section, and a man comes up to me on his cell phone, and he asks me, "Excuse me, sir. Can you tell me where the Selfa is? The fresh Selfa?" I looked at him. I said, "Excuse me, the what?" He said, "Selfa. My wife wants me to get fresh Selfa." And then I hear the voice on the phone getting loud and laughing. I'm like, what is this guy looking for? He's like, "Oh, salsa. I need fresh salsa." So he's looking for salsa in the produce section. Ask for Selfa. I thought it was hilarious. I pointed him in the direction, and now I remember it forever. So if you ever find yourself watching this show, good sir, just know you've been on my mind for the last 20 years. Think about it all the time.
So then what makes that a core memory?
You said one that doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't. No, a core memory is a memory that you have that's always there. I don't remember a lot about my childhood. But there are certain moments that will always be in my memory. That's a core memory. It's a memory that's always there. You don't forget it.
But it's there for a reason.
Why is that one there?
To make you laugh.
To make me laugh.
Every time. Do you laugh every time you think about it? That's
every
why
time.
it's there.
Okay. Sure.
I'll give you another one right now.
Okay.
Potty leak.
Yeah.
What?
It's so stupid. That was from what, high school or middle school at that point? 15? Might have been high school. 14, 15 years old.
Go ahead, Corey.
Yeah.
Tell a story.
And again,
Aaron's
stupid.
face.
We were at my house and we were about to walk out the back door. And Justin looks up and there's a stain on the ceiling. He's like, "Oh, what happened?" And I just looked at him and I looked up and I looked at him again. I just, potty leak. And I walked out and he died laughing. I don't know why I said it. I
Fell
just
on
did.
the fucking floor.
Jesus Christ.
Silly stuff, man. Robbie says he remembers cleaning the slicer at Weiss and some sick asked me to cut extra rare roast beef 2 minutes before the store closed. Ah, man. Oh, some dick. I'm assuming he meant some dick asked me to cut extra rare roast beef 2 minutes before the store closed.
Thank God for autocorrect.
Yeah. Kyle, it would suck to read that word out loud, huh? Good thing I didn't
have rated R up.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
it's missing.
it's PG-13 at this point. We haven't been that bad today.
No,
we're
been
okay.
pretty.
I don't think I've dropped any F-bombs.
A few.
A couple of S-words.
I started the show with an F-bomb.
We tried our best, guys. We tried our best. It's okay.
All right, give us another one.
Wait, what's one you remember for no reason?
Actually, so many.
I'm sticking to my point. They're there for a reason.
I have the memory of an elephant. I remember everything. That's what's crazy. So I can't give you just one. There's so many. Like I what do you want to know? Like I don't know how to narrow it down, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
I got you.
Okay, so I'll go with one of the dumbest things that I've ever done as a kid, and it's in my brain. So where I used to live in the backyard, we had 3 sheds. They were like the woodworking sheds. My dad had one, my mom had one, and my grandpa had one. My dad's was in the middle, and my brother had a tent, like one of those PVC pipe tents that would go over your bed. It was a train. So he was old enough now, we got rid of it. You can already see where this is going, Justin. So my older brother and I decided it would be a fun time to try to parachute off the top of the shed and see if we could float down with the tent. We got to the highest point. We jumped off. The pipe snapped and down we went.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, my mom wasn't happy.
I can't imagine.
And
what made you idiots think that you could do this?
And there was a time
the Wright brothers.
The blizzard of 93, we had a trampoline, and there was all the snow that came off the roofs. We lived in a trailer. So all the snow was, my dad was roof raking it off. And there was this nice pile of snow right next to the house. So we unburied the trampoline and we put it right next to the house. And we were trying to jump over the house. Didn't work out so well.
That same blizzard, Corey knew where I lived in Holmesdale. Well, my bedroom was second floor, and I had a little roof out the front that went over the kitchen. I opened my window, we shoveled the snow off into the front yard, and I was jumping from the fucking roof into the snow.
So I'll tell you, this happened, this story probably about 10 years ago now, but same blizzard. The snow plow would come down the road, and we lived on a back road, so like it was all woods, but the snow piles were high. And what we used to do was we dig the centers of them out and had forts inside the snowbanks. Yep. But our neighbor was actually the plow guy. His name was Ray Goody, and Ray would come and plow at night. So we would hear the snow plow come, and we'd run and dive into our forts. My brother made his a little too thin, and the plow hit the thing and knocked all the snow on top of him. So my mom was asking us at Thanksgiving about 10 years ago now what the dumbest thing we did was. And this is the funniest part. I have 2 brothers. All 3 of us were at the table telling this story. And we said, yeah, the snow collapsed on Dan. You know, we were trying to get him out. And she looks us dead in the face. And she goes, well, did you get him out? And I look at my brother. I'm like, well, he's right here. Well, that's not what I meant. I said, well, what the fuck did you mean then?
He's still buried.
He's right here. My dad was dying laughing at her. So
Alex says she remembers that blizzard. Her dad stayed home from work, which he never did. And then they walked down Route 6 on the road because there were no cars allowed on the roads. And they walked all the way to Watson's. That had to be cool as a kid, though. Getting to walk in the middle of the road.
hell
Big
yeah.
deal. Felt like a
We used to play-
badass.
Oh, it was
play hockey in
so
the roads.
cool.
Yeah.
Like
Blizzards were
Honesdale
cool
was
as a
shut
kid.
down for like 3 days.
Yeah.
That was a whopper of a storm.
Yeah. The 93 and 96 were the big ones, I remember.
I remember like videos and seeing people like on cross country skis going through town.
Yeah.
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah, and we used to dig tunnels through the snow during those blizzards and not realizing how dangerous
Dangerous
that
it
was.
was.
That stuff collapses on you when you're 6 years old. You're kind of toast, man.
And
You're
our
like
parents
yelling.
were encouraging it.
Yeah, and they were inside, doors closed, heat on, watching TV. Wouldn't know if a damn thing happened. Oh my god!
And we survived it.
Somewhere there was a picture of all of us neighborhood kids sitting on top of a giant snowbank. My mom wrote 93 in the snow. Oh yeah, I think Doc was in that picture too. I think I remember that picture. All right, one more question.
Yeah, then we'll wrap up.
Okay. What's the dumbest thing you bought?
Oh my god.
Not an engagement ring, Justin. You can't say that.
No. No. I'm just thinking like that's the wrong question to ask Aaron.
Oh, is it?
Oh
He's got
my
a million
God.
choices.
Oh my, there's so many things that I probably should have never bought in my lifetime. The dumbest thing I ever
A Brett
bought.
Beatty jersey.
Yeah. That's not the dumbest thing I bought. Wow.
That's tough because you really got to think about it. There's a lot of choice. I've bought a lot
Red
of dumb
Sox
shit in my life.
sweatshirt.
I love that Red Sox sweatshirt. I do. Because it's yellow with baby blue writing. Wow. I'm just looking around this room and I see 10 things I could say is dumb. I don't even know.
I've got a couple of tattoos that I think are dumb, and I wish I never bought.
You can't even do cover-ups now, can you?
I can. I think I'm gonna brave it one of these days to cover one of them up, but
Sure.
I
but
gotta
you
have.
be
I have to have the money first, and that's not.
Yeah, but
I
you
have
got
more
to be
important things to
careful.
buy. I do, but the way I look at it is, I'm on the blood thinners to make my blood regular. It's not gonna be
True.
super thin. It'll be all right. But yes, I do have to be careful. So I go a little bit at a time. But yeah, there's a couple I would like to change in the future if I feel like braving it.
Justin, what's the dumbest thing you ever bought? Besides your house.
I was gonna say.
Like that's
That's what
I
was
think
thinking
that's
he was
what
looking at.
that's what I think he's looking at.
No, I don't regret buying this. I'm just looking around like dumbest thing I ever bought. Huh.
Come.
I buy all sorts of stupid shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think everybody does.
I don't think I can narrow this down to just one thing.
Like there have been some vehicle purchases that I've had that were really dumb. Like really dumb. I've been through a lot of cars in my life.
Well, I can say this, and I didn't know at the time that was the dumbest thing I ever bought, but now it was a mistake given the steroid allegations and stuff. But in '98, when Mark McGwire broke the single season home run record, there was a special edition Sports Illustrated that came out. And I bought the magazine. This isn't where it's stupid, but McGwire was doing a private signing in New Rochelle at Steiner Sports, and they wanted $700 to sign the front of this magazine. And I spent it. And now the thing is virtually worthless. I think it's like $150 if I want to sell it. So that might be up there with one of the dumbest things I bought.
You just hold on to that, and then one day when nobody else has them, it'll be worth money.
So, according to Steiner's registry, that's the only one in the world that's signed. That full magazine is in. That's the entire magazine. It's not just the cover. It's the entire magazine inside of the frame. It's the only one that was signed by them, but it's still it's worthless.
That's a damn shame.
It sure is.
I get it. That one makes sense.
So by dumbest, are we going with the one we regret the most?
Sure.
Because I don't know. I don't know if I regret buying anything.
No.
Nope. You only live once.
I regret a lot.
You're
I
gonna
regret a
do
lot.
some dumb shit.
I look back
Learn-
and I'm like,
if you learn from it,
That's a true
Great.
story.
you do, yes. So you got a point there. I have
listen,
learned.
I'm trying to
from
change my
mistakes.
mindset on shit. So
Which is good. It's a
I
good thing,
I don't know if that's coming out today, but
I like this new Justin.
yeah, it's interesting. It's pretty neat.
You get a Christmas tree cake, sir. I'll save this for you.
Yeah.
I'll have DoorDash come on over and grab it.
I'll
right,
DoorDash it.
Anything else, gentlemen?
No, I think that's it.
Okay. So remember, the Christmas album is for sale up on the website. The auction is still going on for the Derek Jeter authenticated baseball over on the website. Make sure you check those things out and mark your calendars. Christmas Eve, 9 a.m. Join us for our Christmas special. I think that's going to do it for tonight. So until tomorrow night, gentlemen, what time? 7?
I'm
Wrestling?
off, so yeah.
7 p.m. Wrestling show. Let's talk WWE with Justin and Aaron and
Speaking
DT
of.
Squared Circle Sessions. So until tomorrow night, everybody, we will see you all
Later.
Later.